This tranquil garden oasis in the middle of the capital city of Managua, Nicaragua, with its 180 rooms, a restaurant, pool, chapel, and bar, is almost like being out in nature. Up early, our adventurous trekkers breakfast in the comfort of the beautiful, quiet, tropical Hotel Las Mercedes. Wisconsin-Nicaragua Partners is the largest volunteer organization in the Western Hemisphere and offers unique travel and project involvement opportunities within 5 main areas of focus: agriculture, natural resources, cultural diversity, health, women and families, and humanitarian assistance. After a quick pit stop, a little fuel for the road, the intrepid travelers head out of Managua on a wide highway.
Linda Managua, India bonita y serrana, con olor a trigo nuevo, estrenando caites y estrenando nagua, con tu carita pintada, muchachota aseada, mi linda Managua. De trenzas muy orgullosa, vas estrenando peineta, linda, graciosa y coqueta, chaval alcahueta de mis ilusiones.
Heading north and east, our destination is Las Lagunas. Along the way, we will see a whole cross-section of Nicaragua, from the sea level to mountaintop, people rich and poor alike.
For 10 years. And the only thing they have to provide is labor. Very economical, not to say cheap labor. These people are called grasshoppers because they go to countries that have high unemployment to pay the least possible to the workers. But everything they produce cannot be sold.
While traveling to Las Lagunas, the terrain changes from flat land to a more mountainous area. Frequently, you will see little houses built next to the road, along with roadside businesses. About an hour and a half northeast of Managua, the way to Las Lagunas will take us through the charming colonial cattle town of Boaco. The city is the capital of the department, or state, of Boaco. Nestled in the central highlands of Nicaragua, this hilly cowboy town is also known by the name of Ciudad de Dos Pisos, or the City of Two Stories. So called because the only gathering spots in the village were El Parque, or the park, and the local baseball field. "7 miles east of Boaco, over bumpy, unpaved roads, winding up and up into the mountains, we head towards Las Lagunas. horses are still one of the main sources of transportation and commerce. You see horse and donkey-drawn carts almost everywhere, from countryside to congested downtown Managua. And it also seems that every family has at least one dog. Even with poor soil, the Department of Boaco is a thriving agricultural center, mainly raising cattle and corn, but also coffee, rice and beans, as well as cheese. Some of the surrounding areas also grow various kinds of citrus trees. Nicaragua is a land of monkeys. You'll hear them long before you see them in the treetops. If you listen closely, in the background you can hear our guide, Juan Carlos, conversing with the alpha male. One of the major additions to this community is the coming of electricity. The community of around 400 residents with very few economic resources is very proud of their new Learning Center building. This community has been adopted by the city of Appleton, Wisconsin, as well as Wisconsin Nicaragua Partners. Before the arrival of this lending library, the students had no access to free reading books. The kids attend school from February to December, so they use the new library during the school days. These books were donated from teachers and students who live in the Fox cities. Most of the students walk long distances to attend this one-room school, so having access to these books is a real treat. In February 2010, the new Las Lagunas Learning Center and Lending Library was visited by the Wisconsin Nicaragua Partners Learning Center Trek. The mission of the Learning Center project is to develop training centers throughout Nicaragua, where women and men can gain technical and business skills that provide them with employment, income, self-sufficiency, dignity, and empowerment. These travelers brought with them their skills and interests to conduct small workshops with the hope of teaching new skills to the folks of Las Lagunas. The whole community socializes as they work with their children alongside. Sewing, jewelry making, auto repair, and electrical theory and wiring help with introducing new opportunities to enhance community sustainability. The volunteers also bring new songs and games for the school kids. The residents, both young and old, enjoy the workshops and are eager to learn. A major donation to the women of Nicaragua are the used sewing machines. With the government mandate for education came the requirement for school clothes or uniforms. Thousands of these machines have changed the lives of the women and their families as they become more able to meet the needs of a growing economy. Wisconsin Nicaragua Partner members from the Appleton area visit the community yearly, always bringing needed objects. This year, they sent over 800 children's books in Spanish. During this visit, they also brought items to be used in the center. In the recent past, Wisconsin Nicaragua Partners have sent fire trucks, ambulances, and many, many large containers containing building supplies. Heading back to Managua, just outside Boaco, is a thermal spa and hotel called the Hot Springs of Aguas Claras. Part of the Cordillera de los Maravillos, an active volcanic range in western Nicaragua, the sulfur springs are heated by an underground volcano. In 2000, these heated waters were channeled into pipes and several concrete pools. Lie back and relax in the warm, soothing waters. The spa has 6 pools filled with sulfurous thermal spring waters for visitors to enjoy. Aguas Claras is an acclaimed thermal spa, or aguas termales. Facilities have been created to make this natural thermal spring suitable for tourists. After a refreshing dip and a leisurely dinner, we're back to Las Mercedes and a good night's sleep. It's a busy day tomorrow.